Hi Leo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your reading. So this is the 1st to the 15th of April 2019. For your reading, we are using, the first deck I'm going to use is the Dreaming Way Tarot. I received these yesterday actually. They're really good cards. I mean, they're just lovely. Saw a tarot reader that does a lot of celebrity readings one night using these. She always uses the most beautiful of decks. I can't quite remember her name, but she's brilliant. And then I checked it out on a review on YouTube and I thought I've got to have them. They're actually really nice. So we're going to use those. We're just going to shuffling at one card out of this to ask what it is that you need to be focusing on for the next 2 weeks, 1st to the 15th of April 2019, okay? So we're going to use those. And to kind of look at the past and where things are heading into April, the 1st to the 15th, and then the end, not the end of April, sorry, and then the advice for those 2 weeks. We're using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin, okay? Always use these. These are definitely my go-to cards when it comes to doing YouTube readings. Love them. Absolutely just stunning. Really lovely cards. And we use this is another new deck that I had recently, Wheel of the Year Tarot deck as well. We just get 5 cards to see what additional information is coming in. It's by Maria Carati, art by Antonella Platano. Absolutely stunning deck. Lovely. Really happy deck as well. It's just a really happy deck. It's nice. And we're using the Tea Leaf Fortune cards finally for just 3 cards. I try and get as much advice as I can through the tarot cards, through different forms of divination. So yeah, using those. And we're going to use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Carl Gray for your spiritual advice as well. All right, Leo. So let's have a quick look. Universe, Spirit. What is it that Leo needs to be focusing on over the next 2 weeks, 1st to the 15th of April 2019? What is it that Leo needs to be focusing on? What does Leo need to focus on between the 1st and the 15th of April 2019? Show me. Okay, so you need to be focusing on, oh my God, that came out. that came out for another sign that I just read for, and I did shuffle really well. Everything was put in randomly. That's incredible. I'm just going to ask why you need to focus on the devil. Why does Leo need to focus on the devil? Why do they need to focus on the devil? Yeah, I think, yeah, it's very interesting. See, the way that I do tarot and the way that I believe personally, just from everybody does tarot differently, and this is what the beauty of tarot is. You can never get any right or any wrong in tarot. It's just not possible, because you can see something in a card that somebody else hasn't seen. Now, I read visually as well, Leo. So this devil, you can see on this devil, she reminds me of a mum. She's enslaved. Can you see she's wrapped up in that coat, that jacket she's got on, but it's almost like it's made of chains. It's almost like she's buckled to the coat. So this represents somebody who's enslaved. And she's enslaved like to the kids. Can you see the children who are also chained to her? This person's in bondage. So I think that you need to be focusing on the things that are stopping you from experiencing life maybe on your terms, Leo. I get from this card. You need to focus on the things that are kind of stopping you from living the type of life that you want to live, from experiencing the type of opportunities that you want to experience, Leo. And I asked why that was. I feel because with the 9 of Wands energy, I think that you guys have really been battling through. I think that you have been battling through with this 9 of Wands. I think that you've been holding on in there. You've really been holding on in there. But also the 9 of Wands, it doesn't look like it on this particular deck, but usually on the deck there's a guy standing. He's got his head bandaged and he's like this, you know. And some of you guys, it's because I feel with the 9 of Wands as well that you are, how can I say, that you have responsibilities, because the 9 of Wands within the tarot is a bodyguard. So his responsibility is to guard the castle, it's to guard the king, it's to guard the queen, it's to guard the environment. He's got a huge responsibility. And I feel that you guys are guardians. I feel that you do have huge responsibilities with this 9 of Wands to protect the family, to protect the children, to protect your lover, to protect your wife, to protect your job. You're always guarding something. And I just get the impression there's a lot of pressure on some of you guys. It feels like the other reading as well that was done for the other side, but I'm just getting, you know, there's a bit of tiredness going on here. You know, you're always kind of having to be kind of in the front of everything. You're always having to kind of be in the line of fire for some of you Leos, and I get the impression that you're kind of like thinking to yourself, you know, why can't I just have a bit of time for myself? I'm always having to be the one in charge. Because the Nine of Wands is to be in charge. You know, it is to be in charge, and so is the Devil. On this particular Devil card, though, it's about somebody who is enslaved. They're enslaved by others, because other people are chained to them. This person can't go anywhere without these two people. Some of you guys might have children that keep you kind of held. Not that children are a blessing, but we're only human, you know. It might be that you've got children and you want a bit of a break. It might be that the people being slaved down here, it might be the bills that are kind of keeping you tied. Money that's keeping you tied down, you know. And it's because of the Nine of Wands energy. You've just got too many responsibilities. Far too many responsibilities that you have to adhere to. Let's get the past of this situation. So you need to be focusing on all of those things that are kind of enslaving you and keeping you where you are in the next couple of weeks, Leo. Because I feel that number one, with the Nine of Wands, you're really tired. I feel that number two, you've just got so many responsibilities that it's not easy to walk away and just say, I'll leave that behind. It's not easy. The Nine of Wands is always kind of chained to his post. He never gets, it's almost like being a king. Always, or being Queen Elizabeth II, always having to be chained to the post. So you need to focus on that and how you're going to kind of, I think in a way, the point is how you resolve that. Because for some of you guys in the past, you've got this card here, the Knight of Coins showing up here. So I feel that you guys have been very focused on work with the Knight of Coins energy. You've been very focused on the bills. You've been very focused on making money with the Knight of Coins energy. You've been very focused on being successful. Perhaps for some of you guys it was building a business. Perhaps for some of you guys it's been kind of working diligently your way up the ladder, maybe in work. The Knight of Coins, he's the type of bloke that he's very diligent, very hardworking, very focused, but he's always got a goal and an aim. So some of you guys in the past have been working towards a goal. You've been very, very patient. You've been very focused. You've been very committed. You've been very loyal. Focusing on making money with the Knight of Coins energy. Showing here, making a living with the Knight of Coins energy. And I feel that with the World energy, I feel that you've been working towards building something out in the world, but also working towards a big goal here with the World energy. The world is a big goal. It's a big achievement. So I feel in the past, some of you guys have worked really hard in terms of achieving something really big, something really large with that World energy showing there. You know, you've set your sights high, because the world also means to set your sights high. So you've been working really hard, setting your sights high with the World energy showing there. Leo, for some of you guys showing up here. And the Knight of Cups, following your dreams with the Knight of Cups energy. So I feel that you've been working really hard, following, you know, working really hard on a big goal, big achievements. You've been focusing very much, you've been very committed, very loyal, very tunnel visioned when it comes to kind of achieving your big dreams here. And you've also just been focusing on those dreams, on those desires with the Knight of Cups, because the Knight of Cups is kind of like focusing on his heart's desires. You've been very focused on your heart's desires. Following this energy going into the first 2 weeks of April, Leo, what you'll be focusing on is, well, it's the Emperor in the reverse. So the Emperor reverse, it could be a person, but this is, no, this isn't you, sorry, this is Aries. But the Emperor reverse is non-conformist. The Emperor is about breaking down boundaries. So some of you guys, it might be that your focus is on breaking down boundaries, for example, with the Emperor reversed. It might be not wanting to conform. Your focus might be with the Emperor in the reverse, because this could be also be a person. Emperor's reverse can stand for really kind of overly controlling, you know, individuals who try to get the better of others. Emperor's reverse, they can be extraordinarily kind of authoritative. They can be really extreme. They can try and overpower you. But I feel that if, you know, you guys have been working hard towards achieving something massive here with the World energy, and you've been following your heart's desires and your dreams, I feel that going forward with this energy, for some of you Leos, it will be with this Emperor reversed. It's all about breaking down boundaries. I feel with the Emperor reversed will be the focus for some of you guys with the Emperor reverse. Emperor's reverse can also show men that have left the family. All right, so this can be kind of absentee fathers or absentee husbands. So I don't know whether there's a focus on somebody like this with the Emperor reverse for some of you guys showing up here. But it's breaking down boundaries. You're focusing on a plan here. You've got the Two of Wands energy showing here. All right. With the Emperor reverse, it's also non-conformist energy. So I get the impression that you're focusing on less on a traditional route, because the Two of Wands is also a route. So your focus might be on taking a, you know, a less traditional route with the Emperor reverse. Less traditional being the Emperor reverse, and then the route being the Two of Wands. Some of you guys might be focused on a less traditional route, or a route that's been less travelled in terms of kind of achieving a particular goal, showing here. And you've got the devil that shows again, funnily enough. One that will bring riches, one that will bring wealth, one that will bring a great deal of money beyond your wildest dreams, because the devil means all sorts. Remember, the cards mean a lot of things. Devil's chain. What I'm seeing on, look at the difference, Leo, between these two cards. The devil that you need to be focusing on is yourself. You're enchained and you're enslaved by the children. You're enslaved by the responsibilities. And it's saying, because the Nine of Wands energy, you have to stay at your post. You don't have a chance to leave and get up and leave what you want to leave here. You have to just stay and do it. You've got too many responsibilities. You can't just up and leave. There's too many people depending on you, or you've got too many loans or too many debts that you've got to pay off. So you guys here in the past have said to yourself, you know what? I'm going to work really hard to achieve something big, because what I want to do with the Knight of Cups is follow my heart's desire. And what I need to do, though, is take a less traditional path that is going to bring me the wealth. Because if you think about the ties of this devil and the ties of this one, can you see the difference? This one's enslaved. This one is not. So that's why we have different meanings as well within the tarot. This one is hedonistic. This one is living the life of his dreams. He's got a spliff. I don't agree with, well, people can smoke what they like. I don't smoke, but he's got something in his hand that looks like a spliff. He's got, you know, he's got money. He's got, you know, he's got champagne. He's living the fast life. The devil also means hedonism. And it means wealth beyond your greatest dreams. It means having all of the superficial entrapments that you can. And yeah, when you're in it, you might like it. But sometimes, you know, when you get far more into a spiritual kind of, far more spiritually focused, then all of this tends to fall away. But right now, you guys are kind of like, the focus for the month is, I feel enslaved. I'm enslaved by my responsibilities with the Nine of Wands, by the things that I can't just break free from. So, of course, you guys are going to be like, well, I'm going to work really hard to achieve something amazing, and I'm going to follow my heart's desires, but I'm going to have to take a less kind of conformist or traditional route in order to achieve not the devil of this, but the devil of this. The wealth, the money, the freedom, you know, the enjoyment, you know, the overflowing, you know, wealth and every good thing with the devil. The food, the money, the clothes, the this, the that, the bright lights, bright city, everything. Because that's what you want. And usually, I get it, when we feel like this devil, because we've got responsibilities and we've got to stand by our post and we don't have a chance to move out of that, of course. Then we think, oh God, I wish I had a lottery win. You know, I wish I had money to do this. I wish I had, because on this devil, it's about freedom. You know, you want to take the less traditional route to getting that freedom, you know. So you want to take it, basically you want to, with these two cards, you're looking for a quick fix, a quick route. So your focus is really just on, because this is the less traditional route. The traditional route would be, and you have in the past said, I will work hard. I'll work diligently. The Knight of Coins is slow-moving energy. He's going to just kind of like cross the T's, dot the I's. He's going to work really, really hard. And he knows it's going to take time. So over a period of time, in the past, you guys have said, if you want to look at timing, over a period of time, Leo, you've said with the Knight of Coins, I'm going to work really hard to achieve these big goals. Okay, because I have something that I want to fulfill here with the Knight of Cups energy. I've got a goal, I've got a desire that I want to fulfill. But then it gets so tiresome, and all of a sudden what we're seeing is there's a shift happening here, because from saying I'm going to work really hard and I'm going to be really precise and work really diligently and I'm going to be really kind of methodical, which is what the Knight of Coins is, in achieving this goal, suddenly we see this shift happening, Leo, whereby it goes fast. Now you want the shortcut, because the traditional way of doing things would be the Emperor upright, and that would be the Knight of Coins energy, because he's traditional. You know, he does things the right way, or he does things the way that people usually do them, which is you build something up gradually, which is Knight of Coins, it's gradual. But the Emperor Reverse is not conformist, and he's not traditional. And what you guys are actually saying is, actually, the focus for the next 2 weeks is, how can I get this to move a little bit faster? Because for the week, for the 2 weeks, the universe is saying you're going to have to focus on those chains that are enslaving you. And it's about the Nine of Wands energies. also could be something that you've been waiting for. Nine of Wands is waiting for something. Maybe you're enslaved by something you've been waiting for, and maybe this all-encompassing feeling with that Devil energy is making you say, no, I can't move. I don't want to carry on moving slowly. I've got to find Emperor reverse, non-conformist, Two of Wands. Root is the Two of Wands energy showing here. I've got to find a non-conformist route. I've got to find a non-traditional. In other words, I've got to find a shortcut to getting this. So your focus will be, how can I make it? How can I hurry this up? How can I get this thing faster? How can I get the money? How can I get the fame? How can I get the, you know, how can I get the car? How can I get the wine? How can I get the riches? How can I get the lottery win? How can I get, it's like, I've got to get, because I'm tired of kind of living this way. And I feel that some of you guys are kind of like, I'm really tired of living this way. I've got to get this quicker. I've got to get it faster. We're seeing a shift in energy in the reading, and we're seeing a shift in timing as well. One place goes slow, the other one wants to cut the corners with the Emperor reversed and the Two of Wands energy. The universe is saying concerning this, Leo, the advice from the universe is, let's have a look at card number 1, the Tower. You need to break away from something here. What is it that you need to break away from with the Tower? Because the Tower is all about breaking away from a structure. So you need to break, and the structure usually, if we're looking at it kind of mentally and spiritually, the structure is the way that you think and the way that you feel. So you need to break away with the Tower energy. Strength. So I feel that breaking away with the Tower is going to bring strength. So we don't know what it is you're breaking away from, but I certainly feel that what you're breaking away from, underlying the Tower, is the Emperor of Earth. You need to break away from the Emperor of Earth, the need to do things quickly, the need to get things quickly, because I think that in the end it's going to bring you strength. I think in the end you're going to be really pleased with yourself. You know how the saying goes that, you know, when you work really hard for something and you start to see that you're achieving stuff because of all the hard work that you put in, you start to feel, you know, the sweeter the success. Whereas if it's a quick fix and you get things really quickly, it's not so much that, you know. Strength and the Moon energy here, I feel that it's going to bring a real sort of strength of feeling, a strength of emotion. The Moon energy is all about our emotions, and it's all about our feelings. All right, it's all about our intuition. It's all about how we feel on a really deep level. So I feel that it's going to bring strength. I would call the Moon your core. I think it's going to bring a real core strength to you. Okay, I feel that you need to break away with the Tower. I'm going to ask what it is that you need to break away from. We'll get the Celtic Lenormand and ask in one card what it is that you need to break. I mean, underlying that Tower is the Emperor of Earth. So for me, it's breaking away from kind of doing things in a quick way. The Emperor would never look at taking a shortcut if he's in the upright. He's always going to do things the tried and tested way, because he's a traditionalist. And he's kind of... you know, he's square. He's a number 4, so he's a square. He wants to do things in the right way. He doesn't cut corners, but you're looking to cut corners. So you need to break away from the idea that you should be cutting corners in order to, you know, and they say that the path, you know, sometimes the path ahead is filled with good intentions or evil intentions. It says, I think it's the road to, what was it? The road to something is paved with good intentions. Something like the road to damnation or the road to evil. This is like the road to evil. Well, it's filled with good intentions. Okay, it is filled with good intentions. And the Strength and the Moon, for me, strength is good, and the Moon above that is the good intentions as well. So, you know, the road to fame or the road to whatever it is you want, you feel it's the Two of Wands and the Devil. The Two of Wands is the road. The Devil is kind of... so it's the intention, it's the road to getting what you want, it's the road to getting the money, the fame, the wealth, whatever it is. But you're looking at cutting corners, I feel, with the Emperor being reversed there. You're looking to cut, you're not looking to, you know, you're getting tired of having to be like, oh, this is taking too long. Because for you guys, it's all about, fucking hell, I'm enslaved. I'm enslaved by this thing that I've been waiting for so long. Nine of Wands is also waiting and waiting and waiting. And sometimes with the Devil energy, you can definitely become a slave or enslaved to. And if you're waiting with the Nine of Wands, if you want to turn the weight around, it's the wish. It's another wish card for me. You're enslaved by the wish. You're enslaved by the ambition of the Nine of Wands. You're enslaved by the desire. The Nine of Wands for me is also the desire, or else why the hell would somebody still wait there? They're waiting for something. You know, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, it's all desire for me. So somebody's enslaved by their passions and their desires. That's why you wait. And that's what you need to focus on. What is the passion or desire that's enslaving you? because it's making you kind of turn from saying, I'm going to do something in this way, to thinking that you're going to cut a corner and do it in another. What we're going to do, my darlings, we're going to turn the cards around. I'm going to hone the camera down so you can quickly see the actual spread. Just bear with me. Okay, guys, so this is the spread. Sorry for the actual cover that I've got the spread on. For some reason, it got really crumpled, and I have no idea why. I was horrified yesterday when I did 8 readings for the channel, only to find that when I was editing, I was looking at just a crumpled mess on my table that I was recording from, and I thought, you can't record these again, this is terrible. But I do apologise, sorry about if there's any crumples in it, I don't know how it got there. Alright, so let's go through the reading. And what I was thinking of, you know the saying I was trying to think of, Leo, I was thinking of the road to hell is paved. The road, 2 of Wands, to hell, the devil, is paved with good strength, intentions, the moon. So there's little cryptic messages that happen in these 9 card readings. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. And it is. It always is. It always is. I think for me that saying kind of means, you know, we follow this path where we have this desire that we want, that we aim for, and we make all sorts of excuses in a way as to what, you know, as to why we are doing the way that we are, why we are doing things the way that we are doing them. We say, oh, we'll be fine to do it that way, when really it needs to be done maybe in another way. Maybe there is a correct way, a more correct way of doing things rather than the way that we presume. But it's all excuse making, really, because the universe is saying for the week, you need to focus on, you know, what's enslaving you. Being enslaved by the desire. 9 of Wands for me is the desire card, because the person waits and waits and waits, and it is only desire, a desire for something that would have somebody waiting for eternity with the 9 of Wands energy. So you need to focus on being enslaved, the enslavement to a desire here, because it may not be serving your highest good in the end, really, Leo, because you guys with this Knight of Coins energy have worked very hard, and you've been working very hard towards a massive goal with the world energy showing here. One in which you hope that you can follow your heart's desires with the Knight of Cups energy. One in which you can hope to, I guess, seduce others with the Knight of Cups energy, or have other people recognize you for your skills, for your talents, for your depth, you know, with the Knight of Cups. But this is all about following your heart's desires, the Knight of Cups. So you guys here with the Knight of Coins energy have been working hard to achieve something really, really big. Leo, and this is all about, for me, following your heart's desires with the Knight of Coins and Cups energy. This is breaking away from the mundane for you, and you're determined to work hard and get it. But the problem is, going into the first 2 weeks in April, some of you guys are kind of like getting sick of doing this, because remember, the Knight of Coins moves very slowly. So he's arduous energy, he's slow energy, he's detailed energy. He will go to college and learn his craft, especially if he wants to graduate with the world energy. If he wants to become highly skilled with the world, this is somebody who is working towards becoming highly skilled with the world energy. This is somebody who is working towards getting a, you know, a doctorate or a PhD or whatever it is. This is somebody who wants to work hard to achieve a great deal out in the world. Okay, this is all about them following, and that's great. However, some of you guys are getting bored with doing this. So you're kind of saying, focusing on, well, how can I cut corners here with the Emperor reverse? You know, in terms of this path. How do I cut corners in terms of this, you know, cutting corners in terms of the path that I'm taking here? Because this path for me, what I want to achieve, what my goal and my plan is, to have this, the devil energy. And the devil energy is all about materialism. So it's about the money. You know, the flash car, the nice clothing, the fun, the hedonism, going on X amount of holidays a year, money in the bank, you know, nice this, nice that. Everything is kind of materially based, you know. Everything is materially based, and underlying the material is the desire to have that, because Knight of Cups is all about our desires. So underlying the material is your desire to have that material. Okay, and this is why you are looking to cut corners, because underlying cutting those corners, it's all about the hard work and how long things are taking with the Knight of Coins. Because the Knight of Coins energy, especially in timing, it takes a long time. Okay, you know, you want to cut corners in terms of kind of this path that you're taking here. So you're looking for a shortcut to getting the materialism of the devil energy. You desire this. You know, you've worked hard to achieve stuff because you desire it, but the desire really, when it comes to it, point blank is to get that material shit, and you want to cut corners. You're thinking maybe there's a corner I can cut to get this, but I think the universe is saying that you need to break away from the concept of cutting corners with the Emperor energy here, with this Two of Wands and the Emperor, because the path to hell, the path Two of Wands to hell is always filled with good intentions, you know. It really, really is. You need to kind of break away from the idea that you're going to cut a corner, because you know, you're going to find that you're going to find more strength and more kind of feeling proud of yourself, you know, if you pay attention as well, I feel, with the Moon energy, to your intuition. All right, that the path that you want to go down with the Two of Wands is the path of hard work. Hard work and planning, because Knight of Coins is hard work and the Two of Wands is planning. So you need to tap into your intuition. You'll find that you'll be feeling a lot stronger, and you'll be feeling far more kind of proud of your achievements here. Okay, if you focus on your intuition with the Moon energy, which is telling you that hard work, Knight of Coins, and planning is going to get you what you want in the end, and not necessarily taking a shortcut here to achieve what you want. You know, so I think that for the week, it really needs to be, Leo, for the 2 weeks between the 1st and the 15th, it needs to be, the focus is on breaking away from this Devil and the Nine of Wands, because you are enslaved. You are a slave with the Devil energy to your passion of the Nine of Wands. Passion cards for me, desire cards for me, Knight of Cups, Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, those types of cards that show somebody who is very kind of arduous or ardent in their beliefs and in what they do and how they're standing on the cards. Seven of Wands is standing, but the Seven of Wands is being kind of approached by people that desire. He's the rock star of the Wands, you know. The Six of Wands, again, somebody who very much follows their own desires. So Nine of Wands stands there, never gives up, because he has a desire to achieve something here. So this is you being enslaved with the Devil energy to your passions and to your desires, and you really need to be focusing on that. Okay, I feel in the one hand, you need to focus on the enslavement of the Devil to the desire of the Nine of Wands, because you need to still follow this route here where you're going to work hard and plan, okay, to achieve what you want with the World energy. But also you need to focus on how your desires are enslaving you, because this will make you go down the wrong path where you think you can cut a corner to get to this. If this is the outcome, and if this is kind of what the focus is for you, fine. Some people do want all of the nice things in life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But still, sometimes when we want to get to this, we have to do a little bit of this at the same time, okay? All right, let's have a quick look at the 5 cards, just any other energies coming in for... Daisy. And of course, strength is you, of course. So you need to focus on your own strength, Leo, the Lion. All right, you need to focus on your own strength. Okay, you need to be strong. Okay, you need to be strong with the Moon energy in terms of your own root core beliefs, because the Moon and the Strength card, strength is all about our beliefs, and the Moon is what's at our core. You need to focus on your core beliefs. What are your core beliefs really telling you? Because right now the Devil isn't about a core belief. The Devil is about, I want to get this. That's not really the belief system that you're into, though. What you really want is to achieve something. But if you can get the material side of it faster, you'll probably look at cutting those corners anyway. Let's have a look at any other energies coming in. What other energies are coming in for Leo, please, in the next sort of 14 days between the 1st and the 15th of April? What other energies are coming in for Leo? Show me in 5 cards. So the other energies coming in for you, Leo. Hang on, is that the right way up? No, it's not. So we've got the 10 of Cups, something to do with the family, with the 10 of Cups energy showing up here. Let's have a look what else it is. Okay, the Ace of Swords energy showing up here. So the Ace of Swords is a tricky card to read for, because sometimes this can be severance in the family. Sometimes this can be something becoming clear. Sometimes this can be divorce. Ace of Swords energy can be divorce because it's cutting through. So there might be something to do with, sometimes this is separation within the family, for example. Sometimes this is clear talk or communication with the family. Might be some of you guys, there's family that you haven't heard from for a while with that Ace of Swords energy showing here. Could be family planning as well coming in. Some of you guys looking to get pregnant. Family planning, Ace of Swords is also a planning card, so it could be something to do with family planning happening there. 4 of Swords, taking a break. Some of you guys are separating from family, maybe going on a break. Could be just going on holiday. Might be leaving family behind and going on some form of a vacation with the Four of Swords, taking a bit of a break. The Seven of Cups, dreaming with the Seven of Cups energy. Some of you guys in the next 14 days dreaming of taking a bit of a break, possibly from family, for example, showing up there. Seven of Cups can also be something to do with the internet, so you might be booking a holiday, okay? Could be speaking to family as well. Ace of Swords is conversation. So some of you guys speaking with family, booking a holiday. Seven of Cups is where you're doing this. You know, you're looking at a screen, you're going, oh yeah, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. So you might be kind of booking a holiday with family as well, or talking about booking a holiday with family, potentially for some of you Leos as well. And you've got the Five of Cups. For some reason, there's a little bit of disappointment here. So it might be for some of you guys as well. Maybe there's something to do with a dream or something that you had hoped or wished for. This might be a little bit disappointing as well with that Five of Cups energy. But some of you guys literally, I think, talking with family and making some plans to book a holiday or a retreat, for example, showing up here as well. Might be something to do with separation from the family, retreating, potentially showing here. Maybe some sadness with that, potentially. Let's have a look at the other three cards as well. Sorry, I'm rushing this. I'm trying not to keep these videos, whoopsie daisy, too long, if I can. Let's have a look at the other three cards as well. So, Universe, Spirit, can you just show me, please, in three cards out of the tea leaf cards, anything else you want Leo to know between the 1st and the 15th of April 2019. Firstly, crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. That could be the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Maybe there's communication or conversations happening within the family. And also family planning as well, or new ideas, for example. New addition can be that can. So that's what's happening. Let's have a look at another card. What else is happening? Can you see? Lobster. Got to be careful with those financials though, because some of you guys might be feeling a financial pinch as well over the next kind of 14, 15 days. And finally, anything else you want Leo to know, please? Let's have a look. Bow. You are highly thought of. So you're going to be highly thought of as well over the next 14, 15 days for some of you Leos. There might be a bit of a financial pinch coming up, okay? But there could be the birth or conception of a child or an enterprise in the next 14, 15 days as well, okay? Finally, we just want your spiritual advice. What spiritual advice does the universe have for you as well? Okay, so Universe, Spirit, what spiritual advice do you have for Leo? What spiritual advice do you have for Leo in the next 14, 15 days? 1st to the 15th of April, show me. Okay. Oh, spring. It is spring. It says, see your seeds grow. Anything that you've been planting, whether it's outdoors or whether it's for work or enterprise or business, you should start to see some results coming from that. You should start to see things starting to sprout now, whether it's in, you've made a garden or you've been planting seeds in, you know, you've been doing your garden over, and if you're a keen gardener, or if you've been starting a business or you've been starting some form of an enterprise, and that could be what was happening with that enterprise card. You should start seeing results for your hard labour coming in. Alright, that's your reading, my darlings. If you'd like to order a personal reading with me, you can. Just click on the eye above. It's on left or right. It's in a circle, and it'll come up with a link, and you just can click on that and go straight through to my website. Alright, love you guys loads. Have a good fortnight. Take care. Bye-bye.